In this lesson, we'll introduce OpenID Connect protocol and see how it builds on OAuth 2 to provide seamless user authentication and identity management. We'll start with a brief introduction to what OpenID Connect is, then move on to a comprehensive comparison between OpenID Connect and OAuth 2. And finally, we will wrap up with a practical scenario to see OpenID Connect in action. Let's start by understanding what OpenID Connect really is. Let's see how the OAuth 2 team defines it. OpenID Connect is an identity layer built on top of the OAuth 2 framework. It allows third-party applications to verify the identity of the end user and obtain basic user profile information. OpenID Connect uses JSON Web Tokens, JWTs, which you can obtain using flows, conforming to the OAuth 2 specifications. An identity layer built on top of the OAuth 2 framework. So let's imagine OAuth 2 and OpenID Connect as layers of a cake. This means the first layer or the foundation is OAuth 2, which provides the groundwork for everything that comes next. The second layer, OpenID Connect, is built on top of this foundation, adding identity-related capabilities. So OpenID Connect essentially equals OAuth 2 plus some additional features or extensions. These extensions are what enable OpenID Connect to verify user identities and provide basic profile information. Now let's explore how OpenID Connect differs from OAuth 2 by examining several key aspects. Primary function. OAuth 2 focuses on access control for resources, handling authorization by delegating authority to third-party services, while OpenID Connect builds on this by adding an identity layer, combining both authorization and authentication. OpenID Connect is essentially OAuth 2 plus identity extensions. Resource owner identifier. OAuth 2 doesn't provide an identifier for the client to recognize the resource owner by default, whereas OpenID Connect does. It provides the client with information about the user, allowing for user identification. Token issued. OAuth 2 issues access tokens and refresh tokens, while OpenID Connect extends this by also issuing an ID token specifically designed to convey the identity of the user. Token type. OAuth 2 allows for tokens that can be either opaque or JWT tokens, whereas OpenID Connect requires the ID token to be in JWT format, ensuring that the token is structured and can securely carry user information. User information access. OAuth 2 lacks a standardized method for accessing user information, while OpenID Connect provides a user info endpoint, which is a standardized way to retrieve user profile information. Scopes. OAuth 2 doesn't require specific scopes by default, whereas OpenID Connect mandates the OpenID scope to indicate that the client is using OpenID Connect and expects identity-related information. Flow types. OAuth 2 supports both user-initiated flows and machine-to-machine flows. In contrast, OpenID Connect is primarily for user-initiated flows, focusing on user authentication and identity, making it unsuitable for machine-to-machine scenarios.